This is a special Saturday morning edition of the 30-Minute Musing. You love your 30-minute musings, don't you? Well, this one, dare I say, is special because I'm heading in Saturday morning for the 6 a.m. startup on our news station. Well, and I'll have to do it tomorrow as well. In a roundabout way, well, the kid who normally has this shift is off. I don't know if he's out of town, whatever, but unavailable for this weekend. So I'm picking it up, which doesn't hurt me in any cause because the Marlins did not make the playoffs in baseball, so I'm not missing anything there. And the Dolphins do not play on Sunday. Remember, they played over in the UK. Immediately fired their coach afterwards, after the loss. But coming back to the States, you get that next week off. So I'm picking this up, 6 till noon, both Saturday and Sunday. I don't remember the last time I did this on the regular. I mean, it's got to be over a year if I think about it, because last year, 2014, when I got back from my vacation around mid-June, it was early June, that's when I really picked up big on the Marlins games. And because of that, well, there's my new weekend setup, Saturdays and Sundays. You're doing baseball now, kid. Okay, stepped up and got that going. I don't think I've done a full weekend, 6 a.m. start time, in a long damn time. Probably over, like I said, it's got to be over a year. Gots to be. I might have had a day or two of it sprinkled in here and there, like, hey, take Saturday, take Sunday. If I did the double, I don't recall. But this is going to be a weird sense of deja vu. Vuja day. No, it's because I would run those for quite a while. Every damn weekend. I'd be the tech on hand in the control room, and our anchor man was our buddy Ed Goodman. Now, I don't even know who's got the anchor spot right now. I want to say it's going to be Bill Robbins. He's the guy I've mentioned before. We kind of make a joke out of it to wear like a rock band shirt. At least on Sundays we try. I'm pretty sure he's the early anchor for the weekends here. We've had a lot of cut and shuffle around. In the newsroom, at least. I mean, Patty jumped. Well, initially, Ed. That's a separate scenario. That was some shuffle around. Michael Wolf just retired a few months back. 2 months ago, maybe. Patty jumped out, and she's with a Hispanic TV station, and, Danny Para, he would roll the R's. He went to do his thing, which apparently he's doing some work up in West Palm, still, doing high school sports, play-by-play? God forbid, I almost forgot about him, but I'm trying to think, the weekend crew would kind of get the shuffle around. I mean, Dean Mucho kind of had been in and out. We just got Mike Marechko into the mix. Al Lewis, he's jumped up here. Darren is now down in the traffic. Now we've had all kinds of jump around. Will Altoff is making the jump out, and he can't even say where yet. I don't know. It's one of those things where, he can't say until it starts up. So, I mean, best of luck to all these people making the jump around, whether they're jumping in with us in the newsroom or whether they've, set out for their own thing. Hopefully it's on their terms. That's always my thing. Oh, somebody's going, oh, this person's gone. Oh, really? What happened? Well, this. Oh, as long as it's on their terms. If they get shit canned, nobody wants that. And like I said, I haven't had problem one with anybody. I don't feel like I'm working with snakes. I don't feel like I'm working with backstabbers. They're arrogant fucking pussballs. But a lot of shuffle around been kind of going on recently. I mean, you picture, well, Ed and Danny were, I mean, that's months back. But just recently, yeah, Michael Wolf about 2 months ago retires, and he just kicked up with the feet up, got a fire going up in Georgia. He's always posting up pics of, like, you know, oh yeah, this was the long country ride we had going into town to get some groceries. Like, that's just, come on, you're bragging. You're bragging. Patty just made the jump to the Hispanic news station. Will just left on Wednesday. If today's Saturday, Will just left a few days ago. So, I mean, we've had a lot of shuffle around. Darren, I think he's still kind of spot checking us here as an operator. But even still, that sounds like he's going to make a complete swing out. And he'll be first floor doing traffic statewide. There's been a lot of turnaround lately. It's kind of a weird deal. Me, I'm just jumping in for my 6 a.m. It was kind of weird. I just worked the Friday, and this was the usual. This was always the normal thing when I had the weekend as the operator. The technical operator, that is. It's not like I'm sometimes answering phones, but that's not the primary. Technical operator. A board operator. Well, sometimes you do get bored, but the audio board. A board op, a tech, whatever you want to call it. It has several nicknames. When I was the weekend morning board op, I would always have that Friday, noon till 7 p.m. So that's kind of a short turnaround. You get done at 7, you get home, let's say, around 8 o'clock. Yeah, I wake up 4 o'clock. Shower up, cook my food, and here I go. So making this quick jump, been doing a bit of training as well on the news station. Trying to get our new guy Matt into the mix. He's a Chicago guy, so we're fine on that note. That's perfect. All I did was watch baseball yesterday. Playoffs. And I have nothing wrong with that. That's fine. I don't know your political views, but when you got 3 hours of Rush Limbaugh, 3 hours of Sean Hannity, then the first hour of the Glenn Beck program, oh yeah, you're ready to jump the fuck out of that place. 7 hours, yeah, it's not an 8-hour shift, that's fine, whatever, no big deal. Thankfully there was baseball on all fucking day. Including a, 14 or 15 innings. Texas beats Toronto, takes a 2-0 advantage in a best of 5, so that's whoever gets 3 wins first. And that series going back to Texas. That was that first game that I watched. And I started to watch the Houston, and who the hell were they playing? The Houston Astros are playing, think. God, my brain is shutting off here. Kansas City, that's it. Houston, I think, ended up winning, so that series is split at 1-1. Or maybe Kansas City won it. I'm sorry, yeah, Kansas City took the lead just before I was jumping out. Yeah, I watched basically 2 baseball games yesterday during work. That's how smooth. Hey, when the new guy's there, you teach him up a little bit. I mean, he seemed like he was already familiar with what he was doing, so there you go. Give him the rundown. He seemed like he had a decent hand on it. You kind of spot check a few things every couple of minutes to see what's going on. Otherwise, I watched a ton of baseball. Today, the games don't start until about 6:30, so I will already be home at that point. So there's really no sense in, hey, I don't know what I'm going to do for 6 hours. I don't know what I'm going to do. Everything's on vacation. Everybody's off. My boss, Jerry, has been out, well, because the Dolphins have the week off. He took this week through the weekend. I don't know when he's due back, actually. He headed up to the Carolinas. I believe his said something like his mom had bought a new place, just needed some stuff moved around, from the old place to the new place, something like that. But everybody's getting to jump into that kind of that brisk fall weather. And I'm stuck down here. Oh my God, it's 79 degrees. 5 in the morning, it's 79 degrees. Yep. If my mom ever listens to this specific recording, it is what? It is Saturday, October, what the hell is it? I don't even know. The 10th? I really don't know. The 10th sounds right, somewhere around there. And it is 79 degrees at 5 a.m. What the fuck? Yeah. Everybody else is getting that nice cool weather to roll in. Oh, shit. But that's just the fun thing about Florida. We don't get much for a fall/winter. I mean, it really doesn't get cold down here. I mean, cold. Yeah, I've been here 10 years already. 2 years in Orlando, 8 years in Fort Lauderdale. I've kind of gotten used to the warm weather. So, like, when it hits, 40 degrees, woo, yeah, it's kind of a chill. Let me throw on, like, a sweatshirt or a hoodie or something. I don't need no damn winter jacket. That amazes me still, that there are people that live down here, that they're wearing, like, the chicks are trying to be cute, wearing the boots with the fur and all that shit. Like, you're wearing practical fucking snow boots. And, come on, that's just pathetic. Even if you're doing it to be stylistic, like, oh, these are whatever, I don't fucking know. Jimmy Choo, I think, just makes shoes. Whatever, you get the idea. They're trying to wear some fashionable fucking big-ass clunky boots with fur on them. It's like, bitch, you're not an Eskimo. Stop it. Now, is that an attack on women? Well, not too many guys are wearing, like, the furry-ass boots. That's just, I don't notice it that much. What a guy bundles up with down here. It still gets me how too many people, and the guy is the lazy factor in this. When it's warm weather, a guy is completely lazy. And he's doing like plaid shorts, a polo shirt, and fucking flip-flops. Like, come on. I mean, like, I can understand if it's like some punk kid, he's 19, he's 20, he's literally in college, and maybe he's going to go with his buddies to go golfing or some shit. Like, okay, I get that. But, like, when you have grown men doing this in their 30s and 40s, checkered pants, flip-flops, and, like, a polo. Come on. You're trying to look like the frat boy. Stop it. And your feet look like gnarled fucking tree trunks. Cover them bitches up, would you? So whereas the guy is the lazy, just looks like a complete bum. Lounge bum. Not begging for money and food bum. But you never know. Well, he's got that look going on. The cold weather comes up and the girls are wearing the furry-ass boots. In bubble coats. Yeah. Bubble coats. Those puffy-looking things that's like filled with, like, down feathers? Yeah, like a goose down vest, at the very least. It's like they're trying to make a fashion statement when it gets cold out. It's like, if you're going to cover up your nipples, that's one thing, but come on. Come on. It's a really weird setting down here, I'll say that much. 78 degrees I'm showing now. Good Lord, it's getting colder. Look at this guy power walking with no shirt on. Jesus Christ. Oh, you better be on drugs or something. I mean, it's not that hot out, actually. It's actually really nice out. Granted, it's 5 a.m. But that guy literally, like, arms a swinging, power walking. Whew. Especially around this time, this side of town, this time of day. I'm guessing you're not mentally right. Sweating out the booze, something. Good Lord. Yeah, we got all kinds of animals down here. I've never been to the Miami Metro Zoo. I don't need to. I just need to go to work. I'll see plenty of fucking weird animals. Some of them very similar. Like, oh, I've seen one like that before. Other times, it's like, wow, that's different. I remember the one time, this was months back, before I was doing these recordings. Just hellacious drag queen. Hellacious. And granted, you'll get plenty of, you'll get plenty of drag queens down here. You'll get plenty of transgendered, people. I'm not trying to make that sound derogatory. Transgenders? I don't know. You get what I'm saying, though. So sometimes, it's just, yeah, whatever. It is what it is. But boy, this one drag queen I saw, holy shit. I'm on Sunrise Boulevard, heading towards I-95. Like, I'm not even in the heavy of the crazy part of the zoo yet. And this dude, black guy wearing like a pink dress, and I don't care that, black, his skin tone really offset the colors of the stuff he was wearing and trying to showcase. Pink dress and just whore red lipstick at this was early. This was before noon, but it wasn't exactly, the sun was up. So I was probably on my way to do a Dolphins game, tell you the truth. So that's got to be, 8 o'clock in the morning. And this dude, this old queenie here, terrible smeared lipstick in a pink dress, as I'm driving by, waves at me like I'm gonna either wave back or flag him down for, oh yeah, $50, what can I get? Just, oof. If you're going to do the drag thing, I don't know, at least make it look like, you care about what you're trying to offer, so to speak. Now, I'm not saying that this man was trying to solicit themselves, but yeah, you don't dress up like that 8 o'clock in the morning waving at people just to wave, That's you're trying to get something out of it. Otherwise, this dude would have just been walking, just doing his own thing, going wherever he needed to be. But yeah, oh, it was terrible. I mean, I don't know if it was Buffalo Bill terrible from Silence of the Lambs. It wasn't good, I'll say that. Actually, they were both bad. I don't know, that's, God, yeah. What do you call that? The evil of two lessers, the lesser of two evils, whatever you want to call it. Woo! But at least Buffalo Bill was, a character in a movie. This drag queen was an actual person that I saw and drove past. And he waved to me. Yeah, that's the creepy part. Yeah, that's creepier for sure. Forgive me, it's 20 after 5. I haven't had any coffee yet, and I got a little bit of sleep. But those are the kinds of animals you see wandering about. I don't need to go to the zoo. These animals aren't enclosed. They're roaming the streets. They're free. Well, there's another thing. With yesterday, with noon till 7, got home around 8. Was bullshit with my brother for a little. No, actually, I was done talking with him by the time I was already home. Because I told him, yeah, the Cubs and the Cardinals, I'm not even going to be able to watch that full game because I got to go to sleep. I'm going to wake up at 4 in the morning. He's like, holy shit, okay, well. He's like, I won't bug you about that then, win, lose, or draw. Not that there's a draw in baseball, but what am I saying here? Yeah, I went to bed. I was done at 7, got home around 8. Probably around 9:30 is when I kind of laid down, go to pass out. Just woke up, boom, woke up like a shot around 1:30. Just woke up just fine. I did when I got home. Had me a little bourbon sour, a little bit of NyQuil, if you will. Something to slow me down, put me to bed. But I also had I did my coconut oil thing. And that, I think, is what shot me up. Like my brain just, boom, wake up. I was like, oh shit, here we go. I know this feeling. Woke up, relieved my bladder, went and got a drink. I was like, well, shit, let me look at the time here. It was, like 1:36 or something. I was like, you know what? I'm up. May as well stay up. A 4-hour nap, that's decent. It's a 6-hour day of nothing. I'm going to do a little bit of shopping when I get done with work. Fill up the car, buy some organic chicken, get some beef, maybe another bag of frozen veggies. Get all that shit done, taken care of, out of the way. Even though it is a Saturday and the fucking Costco is going to be jammed up, especially that time of day, I'll get home, do a little bit of core workout stuff, because I didn't do a workout yesterday. I woke up at like 9 or 10. Slow, was that? Yes, yeah, that was sluggish to get up day. Yeah, because Thursday was fine. Friday, I felt like shit waking up, crawling out of bed. So no exercise, nothing then. And too short of a turnaround. Got done done work at 7, got home at 8. Too short of a turnaround to do anything. So yesterday was lazy, for sure. Now I got to do something. And the way I'm feeling, I'll definitely work the core. Throw on the slender tone belt thingy and maybe hit the deck a little bit. Blast away on it myself. I'm getting very close to work. I haven't had a day like this in a while. Well, there's no traffic, actually. I'm already on West Island Drive. This ain't nothing. Whew. Excuse the yawning. That's not the first yawn either. I realize that. That's, well, at least the second. And I hadn't noticed any other plates. Driving. I can never count parked plates unless they're in a parking lot. At least one that I'm not familiar with. If they're parked over at somebody's house, hey, maybe it's a relative that's visiting. I try to count the plates that are on the road driving and not of a U-Haul type vehicle or a semi, transport. Because that U-Haul, that's a rental. That could easily be, it just got its way over here. Maybe it started in Arizona, and then somebody moved, and it ended up in Missouri. And the person from Missouri that had it at that lot, maybe they move, and they get into Alabama, and then that person in Alabama gets their way to Florida. You never know how that works. I sure as fuck don't. That's the semi-logical part of it, I think. So those I don't count. Semi's new. Because where the hell is that, where's that guy even bringing his shit from? Where is his distribution warehouse? Hell, I could be anywhere from Delaware to Denver. Who knows? I cracked my neck a little bit. One more, there it goes. Okay, one each side, that's good. I do gotta say, with that body beast cardio I did the other day, I was starting to feel that yesterday, just as I was about to leave work. I was like, my legs were starting to lock up. I need to get up and move, man. Like, those muscles were just stagnant. Upper body, I'm still a little sore from that one. I did, body beast, bulk arms or some shit the day before, I think it was. And that's still, that's a good burn in the triceps yet. That's good, though. But I feel nothing in the core, so I need to get I need to get my drums sore. If it ain't sore, I didn't work that shit out recently enough. Yoga would be a good stretch. It depends on how the legs feel. But I definitely got to work core today. Hell, I'm getting really close to work here. I might make it. Absolutely, I might make it. 5 minutes yet, plus. Holy shit. Easily gonna make it. I'll be in my parking space. That ain't no lie, son. This was a smooth ride into work. Well, granted, I had a recording going for about 2 or 3 minutes, and now it's just, God, I can't talk straight. I'm gonna kill it out, and I drove past a little bit of road construction that had me all befuddled. So even still, 30 minutes, I could have made it, relatively close parking spot to parking spot. Anyway. Crack the neck. Got a core workout to do when I get home. Even if it's just lazy and mild and I just throw on the belt, and I should hit the deck and get some crunching and shit like that done too. Just because got to, you know what I mean? Blast away. Because for some reason I feel that belt loop's a little feeling snug today. I don't know why. Admit it, it's probably the bourbon. God damn it. I'm not blaming you, Jim Beam. I bought you for a reason. Now, the sweet and sour mix, yeah, that's just sugar and carbs. That I'll put bigger blame to. The hell? Was that a dog barking? Huh. Maybe. Thought I heard something. At any rate, well, I didn't run over nothing, so that's a plus. Everybody's fine. We're safe. Oh boy. Work the core. Gee, what do I do tomorrow then? Maybe upper body, some cardio? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm never sure what to say. That was another word that got me just in a stupid train of thought. Do you say a cure or a cure? We don't have a cure for this. We don't have a cure for this. Cure like skewer or cure for mercurial? I don't know. Well, fuck, I'm in my parking spot already. So shit, I can wrap this sumbitch up like a Christmas present, jump right upstairs and start the processing. That can work. Why not? Well, okay, you got basically 27 minutes and change of amusing, but I'm ready to get my ass into work, fire up a pot of coffee, get the recording going. Well, not get the recording going, get it transferred over, do the file switch. So, I mean, that being said, hey, why not? The better part of 30 minutes. Hopefully you've had some sort of musing out of this. Till we meet again, I'll catch your ass down the road.